Please welcome the President and CEO, North America Roland Corporation, Jay Wanamaker.
Thank you. Welcome to Roland Boss V-MODA and the Roland Cloud. Also, I want to welcome everyone from around the world who's viewing this as we stream this event in 2D and 360. 2 years ago, I started at Roland, and Mickey-san, our CEO, used the term unleash. And I wasn't sure, what's unleash mean? Well, I learned it real quickly. All the products that you're seeing are new. Last fall, we released 35 new products at the Future Redefined, and products that are truly innovative and solve solutions. One, for example, is this drum set, the TD50. I never thought, being a drummer, I could play a kit that sounded like an exact acoustic kit with the ride cymbal, the snare drum, the timbre of it, unbelievable. In all the new fields we got into with V-MODA, with DJ 808. So we're anxious today to talk about a new team that we're launching all across America called the Roland Customer Engagement Team. This team is located throughout the country, and they're product specialists, subject matter experts who will be working with end users, training our dealers, and starting to work on customer content from a digital standpoint. Our goal is to differentiate Roland from our competition and become the best provider in electronic musical instruments. So we got a great program for you today, a lot of surprises, a lot of great music, not only new products, but new technology that you're going to learn about in a moment. So without further ado, let me introduce the Roland CEO and Representative Director, Mr. Junichi Miki.
Hello, everyone. So welcome to Roland International Press Conference 2017. I'm Junichi Miki, the CEO of Roland Corporation. And thank you very much for your taking time to attend this conference. And thank you for your continuous support to Roland as always. So Roland will celebrate its 45th year anniversary this year. So without your continuous support, we could not have achieved current success in the market. So we really appreciate your long-time partnerships since our company's foundation in 1972. The last year at this press conference, I asked the questions, why people need electric musical instruments. So returning to this basic concept, we all at Roland made the best effort to develop a product under the keyword of unleash. So as a result, we have launched the various new products that can deepen existing market, that is, meet the true need of existing valued customers. So digital piano FB30, the B drums TD50, and the TD25, and the very unique boutique series, and also the Katana amplifier series, and many more. And the new RD stage piano, the acoustic singer amplifier to be announced this NAMM show, are exactly the product that responds to such customers' dream. So on top of that, we aim to offer the new way of enjoying music by what we call the game changer product. So they are inviting new customers to Roland. That's last year, we have launched the El Cajon. This was developed by the one R&D team. One guy has a strong passion to develop the electric cajon, even though the most people questioning about the marketing potential. But as a result, thanks to your support, El Cajon get the best in show at NAMM show last year. Thank you very much. Thank you. And also, we introduced the Aerophone AE10 the last autumn. This is also very unique and very well accepted. Especially in Japan, we received the thank you email from the senior customer. They restarted the musical instrument. And also the earphone got the award from the Brass and Wind magazine in Japan. And at the CES in Las Vegas 2 weeks ago, we released the unique new product, mainly for the CE market, which is Go Keys, Go Piano, and the Go Mixers. And we are very much honored that Go Mixer received several awards, such as Best of CES 2017, among so many new products from several media. All of these game-changer products, such as Go Mixers, Aerophone, and Elcaphone, coming from the one R&D team, they are concentrating on the game-changer product, working very closely with me, myself. So we will continue to strengthen our effort in this field as well. So following in this initiative, we will start a brand new service called the Roland Cloud. As you know, we are living in a connected world where many aspects of the daily life are greatly enhanced by the connected computers, mobile phones, and other devices. So recognizing the opportunity to expand the market for music making through an everything connected approaches, Roland is pleased to launch the powerful new service called the Roland Cloud and the breakthrough communication technology we called the Rain Link. So for dreamers and all creators, Roland Cloud connects digital musical instruments, the people, and useful tools and services in a simple, fun, inspiring, and affordable new ways. And also, Roland will soon unveil the new series of high-resolution software synthesizer and unique rendering service available exclusively through Roland Cloud. So when combined with the future Rain Link-enabled hardware and our unique cloud rendering approaches, these high-resolution synthesizer will allow for the range of expression, the creative controls, and the clarity never before experienced, especially for the studio composers and the game music creators who use a DAW and the software solutions. More details will be explained by Jeremy after my speech, so please look forward to it. Well, same as 24-hour online event last September, The Future Redefined, our NAMM show event is also live streaming to the whole world by the internet. As a new attempt this time, we will deliver 360 video, so you can enjoy a variety of expressive power of a new product with you are there feeling in the NAMM show. So I believed many people around the world are enjoying this press conference at the very best VIP seat now. So we have prepared a lot of new product at this NAMM show in order to bring the thrill and excitement to everyone in the world. This means we have more than 40 new products from the Future Redefined, Musical Instrument Fair in Japan, CES in Las Vegas, and the NAMM show to start the year of 2017. So please enjoy the rest of this event with us, as well as the NAMM show from tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the director of Roland Virtual Sonics, Jeremy Soule.
Hi there, thank you, Mika-san, and thanks to everyone here. We're really excited at Roland. How many of you remember the slogan, "We design the future"? How many? Roland does design the future, I'm proud to say. What you're seeing here with Roland Cloud is the future. We believe it is. In a nutshell, what is Roland Cloud? Roland Cloud is supercomputing for a very low cost, monthly cost, that gives every musician a level playing field. If you can imagine it, if you can create it, you can afford it, and you can do what you are dreaming in your music, and you can do it with Roland Cloud. So moving things forward here, everything connected is our new motto. We believe that Roland is an ecosystem. We believe that musicians are part of the fabric of creativity, and we think that this is almost like a world sort of brain, like the synapses of the musicians and the gear and all this, and all connects. And so in the genesis of Roland Cloud, we decided that there were some things that we really needed to address. And first and foremost, access. Access is the stuff you need when you need it now, like wherever you are in the world. Now, I know this is not a new concept in the world of the internet, but when you have a song that you have to finish for a film director, and it's 4 a.m., and you don't have that bass harmonica, where are you going to get it? Some people out there could relate, right? For the Dukes of Hazzard 4 or whatever movie you're working on. And the other thing is you want to be able to compete. You want to make this, you need the sound to have a career, right? You know, when I did Skyrim, we did about 1.4 billion in sales on that, and it was an incredible experience for me as a composer, but I realized that I needed to be as cutting edge as possible to have a job like that. And you know, in my house, I had a personal data center. I had over 30 computers heating the place up. I had a huge electric bill, and that was the kind of power that I needed to be able to render out an award-winning score for a video game. And I know that with a lot of major composers out there in film, you guys all have personal data centers. You have huge amounts of computers. And you know, eventually, whether you're just starting out or you're finally getting there in your career, you realize you need a lot of computing power for expression. And this is another thing that we solve with supercomputing for the average person. You know, monthly subscription, you have a small computer here. We have this data. And as you're working with lower resolution sounds, the data goes up to the cloud and our supercomputing. It renders out fabulous instruments that are 8 terabyte, things that are well beyond anything any sane person would ever want to download on the internet. We have a piano that's like 8 terabytes, I swear. It would take you all year to download that piano. No need. What we have is a baby and a mother, with a small version of the piano on the client side, and we have a massive piano up here. And what we do is we create a pathway called Rain Link. And Rain Link is the new amazing communication pathway that we designed from the ground up to address high-resolution instruments like what we have in the cloud. And the next important thing about all this is exploration. Like, you have all of these great instruments. All of a sudden, you find something in yourself musically that you didn't know that you had. You're exploring your musicality and your excitement, and it's all a part of the future of your career and your lifeblood and what you're doing. And in all of this, wouldn't it be great to have some connectivity to the people you admire, the people who inspired you to get into the business? Well, this is the community part of Roland Cloud. We have some famous composers and famous producers that already said, they said they've been waiting their entire careers for something like Rain Link and Roland Cloud. And they are going to be here to interface with the beginner, with the intermediate, and other pros. I mean, I met a guy backstage, I won't say his name, but he was one of the reasons I became a composer. And there he was, and we were like-minded having a conversation. That's the community part of this. I only have a couple more, another minute or so I want to just say that right now we have some exciting offerings at Roland Cloud. We are in what's called early access beta, and beta is very powerful. Even right now, it's very powerful. First of all, we have our Terra line of ultra deep sampled acoustic instruments. We have a demonstration which I encourage everybody to try with a super piano called Terra Piano. Uses Rain Link and Rain Linking. It's technology that we're developing right now. We also have something called the Anthology Series, which is a look back, ultra deep sampling at the great Roland synthesizers that we all love and adore. And what we found with Anthology is when we deep sampled these instruments, we actually ended up finding that we could create a higher performance sounding instrument of the original using state-of-the-art sound engine technology that's built in the Roland Cloud Player. So we call it Roland Remastered in a way of looking at it. And last but not least, we have ACB synthesizers. These are incredible. I know some of you have experience out here with IRA and System 1. These are all now available as part of the basic Roland Cloud subscription. So I just wanted to say that my whole life has been confined in low resolution. I've worked with synthesizers for a very long time. You know, when you hear a cellist bow a note, and then you try to do that with a virtual cello, we all know that, you know, for years we've not been able to do that. RainLink allows you to have that kind of expression. So I'm very excited about the future. Roland is all about the future. Roland Cloud is our commitment to the customer, to future customers, the current customers. And we have a very long view of where we think this will go. And I encourage all of you to check it out as soon as you can. And I thank you tonight for your time. Thank you.
Please welcome the Vice President of Marketing for Roland Corporation US, Chris Hallen.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome to NAMM. Welcome to Anaheim. Those of you on 360, hello. It's very scary, that giant camera is right there, but everyone wave. You're all in three-dimensional. Very good. So V-drums, 20 years we have been making V-drums products, all the way back to the TD10. Mr. Omar Hakim, who will be playing for you later on this evening, was right here in Anaheim, helping us launch our V-drums 20 years ago. We can't imagine the world now without our electronic percussion. We're so proud of having V-drums in our world. I want to encourage you to visit Roland.com after the show for an amazing set of content that we have prepared to show you the story of 20 years of our V-drums history. Very excited about that. And we're also launching at this NAMM show our brand new RD2000 digital stage piano. We're celebrating almost 30 years of RD, all the way back to the RD1000, and our CEO, Mr. Junichi Miki, one of his wonderful pet projects he worked on at the very, very beginning. Very proud to launch that here at the show. Again, please visit Roland.com for an amazing set of content telling a story of over 30 years of our RD piano. To help me launch the RD2000, I'd like to welcome to the stage a very good friend of ours, currently musical director, keyboardist, pianist for Earth, Wind & Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Myron McKinley. Hey, brother. Good to see you. So Myron was one of our artists that helped us launch the RD2000. You're going to see some amazing content and stories from Myron. Myron, would you tinkle the ivories a little bit for us? Play us the amazing new acoustic piano. Take it away, Myron. Very nice, Myron. Give it up for Myron, everyone. Awesome. So this has many of the world-famous RD pianos. Every RD piano sample and recording that we've ever done is inside here, and also an entire new supernatural engine for the electronic piano. Every famous piano, electric piano, is inside. Let's hear a little bit of that. Nice. And Myron, we talked a little bit about some of your feelings. You love to combine some of the sounds together, do some real-time control. Anything you want to? Do you want to talk to the audience in 360? They're very excited. No, not a chance. Not a chance. Go ahead.
One of the key things that you can do with this keyboard that makes it universal for a lot of different things is you have the faders here, so you can put different sounds on each one and mix it while you're doing it. So, for example, if you want a piano there and you want strings on something else, you can pull that up. If you want the rolls on the other, same thing. So you actually can build up to 8 layers, 9 if you include the computer, to make a different sound, to make it really big, expressive if you want just piano and strings, and you can pull them in real time without actually having to turn around and do anything for it.
Cool. Give us an idea what that sounds like. Myron McKinley, everyone, give it up one more time. Myron, thank you so much for being here, brother. Okay, thank you very much. We'll catch Myron tomorrow on this very stage with his band in full 360. One more product we're launching at the NAMM show here is our incredible new Rubik's audio interface series. Cutting edge, high technology, built like a tank, amazing new audio interface. Take a look at our new Rubik's.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO and founder of V-MODA, Val Colton.
Ciao, everybody. Welcome to NAMM. Let's rock. So I'm very excited that this is the first NAMM show since 808 Day. 808 Day was August 8th of last year, where we formally announced that V-MODA and Roland joined forces, and Roland acquired a majority stake in V-MODA. While we retain and be separate brands, we'll share the one Roland vision to redefine how we create, perform, and play back music. V-MODA has a history of innovation in world's first, from the first fashion headphones, first custom headphones, and the world's first 3D printed custom products, such as this 14-karat gold-plated shield. So our vision and reality is to have the #1 brand reputation, and we do this in many ways. One of them is in customer reviews, where, as you see here, we're the #1 ranked brand with over 200,000 customer reviews. We also have won over 40 Editor's Choice Awards, and we've been voted 2 years in a row by you, the best DJ headphones by DJ Magazine. We're really excited that 42% of the world's top 100 DJs trust and use V-MODA every day. And what's really exciting is that even the young, new, emerging artists, they start out and they use V-MODA. And to me, that's a really big accomplishment. So we launched our world's first wireless headphones from V-MODA, and already in the first year, we won USA Today Review.com's Best Headphones of 2016. We won the Best Wireless Headphones from Gizmodo, and ironically, we also won the Best Wireless Headphones by Wired Magazine. So come here, and you'll see what we're talking about at our booth today. And for the media in attendance, please stop by for a very special sneak preview and surprise. I promise you will love it. Thank you very much. Grazie.
Side of the track. Well, I'm heading down a pine cove, wrong side of the track. With some money in my pocket and a 6-string on my back.
Please welcome the president of Boss Corporation, Yoshi Ikegami.
Hello, I'm Yoshi Ikegami, president of Boss Corporation. Thank you all for being here. NAMM is always a special time for Boss. I'm here today to share Boss direction for the coming year. As always, we remain committed to our core products. And this year, to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Boss compact pedals, we are releasing a limited edition version of Boss' most famous pedal, the DS1 Distortion. We are very proud and humbled by the Boss compact pedal legacy and by how many artists rely on Boss pedals to this day. I'm very excited to announce the EV30 dual expression pedal that can simultaneously control two devices, providing a solid space-saving solution for guitarists and keyboard players. Over the past years, Boss R&D focused on developing high-quality guitar amps, giving the classic non-master volume tube amp experience at any volume. Now, debuting at this show, we are expanding the Boss amplifier line to include two new acoustic amplifiers. The Acoustic Amp Singer Live and Acoustic Singer Pro. These innovative amps provide exceptional audio quality for guitar and vocals, and include Boss effects like a built-in looper, auto harmony, and a body resonance feature. It has always been Boss and Roland's commitment to seek innovation where technology can be musically beneficial for musicians and artists. For many years, Boss and Roland have been at the forefront of guitar synth technology. Continuing this path of innovation, we are proud to announce a collaboration with Strandberg Guitars to bring you the next step in the V-Guitar series. We are very excited to work with such great guitar pioneers. I would like to introduce you to the founder and the CEO of Strandberg Guitars, Mr. Ola Strandberg. Thank you, Ola. A working prototype of the Strandberg guitar, powered by Boss, will be on display at the Boss, the Strandberg guitars, and the Boss booths for select viewing. This year, we have a separate room over there, so please don't miss it. Thank you all for attending. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vice President of the Grammy Foundation and Music Cares, Scott Goldman.
Good afternoon. You know, I host and moderate programs at the Grammy Museum, and usually what I say is that's incredibly weak and unfocused. Good afternoon, welcome. Come on now, it's rock and roll. Thank you all very much for being here. And before I get started, let me say thank you to Boss and Roland for a very important reason. Boss and Roland together are great supporters of an organization I happen to work for called Music Cares. And for those of you who might not know, Music Cares is an organization that helps people in our music community in times of crisis, financial emergencies, medical emergencies, addiction issues. We are there to provide a critical safety net of support to people in our community when they face truly difficult times. And by the way, it's not just people who get up here on stage. It's the folks who drive the trucks, who hang the lights, who run the sound, who run around and make the music business happen. We are there for music people at all times. Roland and Boss have been terrific financial supporters for what we do, and I ask for a round of applause for them for their work on our behalf. So, let me get to the reason why we're actually here. Our honored guest this afternoon is an extremely talented and prolific author and photographer. We happily acknowledge his gifts and contributions in those creative disciplines, but we're actually here today to recognize the artistry and innovation he's brought to the craft of playing the guitar. We know him as a member of the Police, one of the most successful rock bands in modern music history. But an artist of his stature is not simply deposited on the mountaintop of success, fully formed. Years of commitment and dedication when the road ahead is far from certain. This is where experience and creative wisdom lay the foundation on which innovation and success may be earned. As a teenager, he was transfixed by the guitar. As he himself said in his book, Light Strings, "I am a guitar addict. The vein was struck at the age of 13 when, in a moment of epiphany, I saw Eddie Cochran on TV rocking out with a fat Gibson strapped to his body. From a small TV set, a deep blue twang emerged and bathed the room in blues and sex. This is where it started. And oh, what Eddie Cochran had wrought, beginning with, and no offense to anybody in the room, shall we say, an inexpensive, nay cheap, Voss guitar, practicing the licks he heard on albums by Wes Montgomery, Kenny Burrell, Barney Kessel. The apprenticeship had begun. Not many years later, he finds himself in mid-60s London, a center of new musical and cultural expression. He played in an R&B band, an acid rock band with the best name ever, Dantalion's Chariot. Was briefly a member of both the Soft Machine and the Animals with Eric Burdon, memorably authoring a 4-minute, 15-second guitar solo on a version of Traffic's Colored Rain. He spent 5 years here in Los Angeles studying classical guitar and trying to find his way in music. Returning to London, he is fortuitously introduced to his future bandmates. You may have heard these names, Sting and Stuart Copeland. Together, they forged a sound unlike anything heard previously. Andy essentially redefined the role of a guitarist in a power trio. His clean, chorused, echoing guitar sound, fresh chord voicings, minimalistic, textural approach to the instrument opened ears and made a huge impact on guitarists across the musical spectrum. While their first tour of America was done together in a van sharing hotel rooms, I would love to have been with Sting at that time, he was not long before radio hits, million-selling albums, and sold-out world tours, Grammy Awards became the norm. And every time we heard a new song, there was his guitar, fluidly finding the space between Sting's reggae and jazz-influenced bass and Copeland's propulsive drumming. His passion for discovery and innovation led him to the Roland GR300 and GR700 synthesizers. He became an early pioneer and enthusiastic supporter, expanding his sonic palette and consistently finding ways to keep the sound fresh within the trio format of the Police. In the years since, he's recorded with progressive rocker Robert Fripp, toured in an acoustic jazz duo with guitarist John Etheridge, infused creative guitaristic elements like open strings and distorted electric tones into his covers of Thelonious Monk and Charles Mingus, and reached for broader textures in his own jazz-oriented compositions. His is a body of work that speaks to a musical curiosity, a passion for sound and texture, and a creative spirit that seemingly finds new outlets every day. So at this point, allow me to bring to the stage 2016, I hope these guys are ready, Boss Lifetime Achievement Award winner Jeff Baxter. Where are you, Jeff? Junichi Miki, Yoshi Ikegami, and Jay Wanamaker. And now, in recognition of his outstanding musical achievements and contributions to recorded music in the music industry, we are pleased to present the 2017 Roland Lifetime Achievement Award to Andy Summers.
Well, I do feel like I should say a few words. Thank you very much. It's amazing hearing all that stuff that Scott was saying. It makes me feel incredibly old and ancient. But I'm not. And I'm still using Roland gear. I do notice everybody's dressed in black today, which is a little strange. It feels a bit funereal, fashion-wise. So thank God we've got all those little coloured boxes to stamp on. We need those. So, you know, I'm very happy to get this, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy to be anywhere, actually. Yeah, you know, I've been using this Roland equipment for a really long time. Certainly since the early days of the police. Before that, all I had was bass and treble. There wasn't much else around. And so we've had a long relationship. It's been very good for me because, you know, as we sort of emerged with the police and I tried to develop the guitar sound, of course, I started to acquire more and more of these little colored boxes. I can't remember the names of everything because there were so many of them. And actually I've got a permanent limp in my right leg now from so much stamping on those boxes like an insane person. Years of it. My thigh muscles are very well developed, actually, when you keep pressing those buttons, so there's a good physical aspect to it, and I would encourage it. But you know, just to you know, pay tribute to what Roland did. I've got to get off. Oh, thank you. Oh no, this is better. Yeah, no, this is a bit more showbiz. I like it. Yeah. All right, I'll come out in the middle now. Well, you know, the musical ability and the creativity are sometimes encouraged by having these devices. I can't say that. You know, hopefully you know your music and you know how to play and everything. But all these things that came from Roland in particular were able to open up what I was able to do in the police in particular, which of course became the most popular thing I did, or I think anyone has ever done. Yeah. You know, for instance, I used the, I think it was the GR300 on the Don't Stand So Close to Me, which sold over 1 million singles alone in England. Walking on the Moon, all those hits all featured Roland products. So, you know, if I hadn't had them, I might not be standing here today. That's a dreadful thought. You know, because, you know, I like to get this stuff. In fact, I want more and more of it. Why not? You know. So, it's an interesting time, you know, technology and music, you know, pushing the edge forward, and I think Roland are leading the way in that. And I'm sure I wouldn't have made as much money if it hadn't been for Roland. But I am going to encourage both Sting and Stuart Copeland to give all their royalties to Roland, because without the sound of the guitar, they wouldn't have had that, would they? Let's just go there, shall we? No, I'm kidding, but no, actually, I really mean that. I'm going to get to it. And today, I'm still making records, of course. I put out a record last year with a lot of Roland sounds on it. And the latest one, of course, I'm using their VG99, which is terrific. You know, I have to sort of bullshit the guitar magazines that I got all these different old amp sets up and vintage sounds. Actually, it was all in the VG99. It was all there. That's great. We didn't used to be able to do that. They really did a very good thing there. And I love the fact that you can do all those open tunings through the box. For those who are interested in such things, such weirdness, like tuning all your guitar strings to E only. It's a sort of ultimate guitarist dream. We really are an E now. Yeah, good. I might try J next week. We'll see. so that's it, basically. I'm very happy to be here to get this and, you know, be part of the whole Roland thing. You know, I hope we do go on. You know, I've got their drums now, which are really fantastic. I'll say that was a transformative for me. Because I really want to be a drummer, actually. All this stuff with guitars is a joke, really. Anyway, that's a nice little box right there. So I don't think I have any more to say, except thank you very much to Roland. Thank you for the award. Thank you for listening to me, and see you later. Bye.
Please welcome Marketing and Product Director of Roland Europe Group, Jeroen Ravesloot.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome again. Yes, one of the pioneers of electronic music and synonym of innovation. 80 million albums, 40-year career, and titles like Oxygène, Equinox, 2017 Grammy nominee, performing in front of 1 million people and having the record for the biggest outdoor concert. The first artist to actually have been officially invited by China. But most of all, known for his unique compositions and charismatic live performances. I think you all know who I'm talking about. We're talking about Mr. Jean-Michel Jarre. To present the Roland Lifetime Achievement Award, here are last year's winners, Mr. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Thank you. Thank you. Jean-Michel Jarre. I don't say it as good as he does. He's got an accent or something when he says it. I can't. Got that French on it. I can't do that French thing on it like that. Hey, first of all, yes, we did win the award last year, and I thought we got to keep it, but I guess we got to pass it on. So, you know, it's all good. But we definitely want to thank Roland for having us back. Want to thank all you guys for coming out. And what I love about Roland, I just want to say real quick, this is a company that really cares about musicians. Last year, I brought a broken-up keyboard last year. That was my first synthesizer that I ever had in my life. And they refurbished it, put it back to totally the brand new. We're using it on some records we're working on right now, which is excellent. So when we talk about going back, we go back a long way with this company. So we think it's very cool. So we want to just give our thanks to Roland. Thank you for having us. So since we have to pass it on, I can't think of a better person to pass it on to Jean-Michel Jarre, or as we like to call him, JMJ, our friend. And that's all we got.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. To join in presenting the Roland Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. Junichi Miki and Jay Wanamaker. Ladies and gentlemen. Can we invite you to the middle of the stage? Thank you. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jean-Michel Jarre. Fantastic, thank you very much. Oh, you're taking it back home, Jay? Oh, no, it's okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So, Jean-Michel. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Jean-Michel, I couldn't leave this occasion, of course, to have a few words with you. So we're very, very proud and very happy to have you here. Fantastic. Thank you very much. You will be touring in the US for the first time this year, because I know that you did a concert in Houston a long time ago, but this year is going to be the first year to actually tour in the US?
Yeah, actually, it's for various reasons. Some previous tours have been didn't happen, but I'm really very happy this year to share with the American audience my brand new project and brand new tour. But before that, I just wanted to to tell you how honored I am to be here with Roland, because, you know, I always thought that technology is dictating styles and not the reverse. It's because the violin has been invented that Vivaldi existed. That is because the TR-808, for instance, has been invented that they did music in Detroit, and people like Jeff Mills, for instance, existed. And I won't be here without Roland synthesizers. So I really just wanted to really thank Roland for this big achievement, because without Roland, a lot of people around in this room won't be here today. So thank to Roland, and beyond this award, I'm really honored and privileged to be here, part of the Roland family tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. Yes, we're very happy to have you here as well. So just a couple of questions. So back in 1970, synthesizers were kind of, you know, considered revolutionary and even a threat. I remember some classical orchestras going like, oh my God, synthesizers are going to replace all the classical strings. Can you give us a little bit of an impression how it was to discover all those new electronic musical instruments?
Actually, I started electronic music before eventually these strange machines were even called synthesizers, and we were actually considered as a really bunch of crazy guys working with machines even not considered as real instruments, as we know. And the whole idea was actually, for the first time, opening new doors and virgin territories. For the first time, we were able to become our own creators of sounds. I mean, before synthesizers and before electronic music, we were doing music only with notes, which is quite such achievement already, and based on solfeggio. And suddenly, we were able to do music with sounds, and taking a microphone and or oscillators and recording the sound of the rain, the sound of the wind, and also taking frequencies and making music with it. That was something totally different. That has been actually not that well received by the establishment of classical music in those days, even by the establishment of rock, actually, at that time.
Yeah. Good. And of course, you are known of using a myriad of different electronic musical instruments and synthesizers and so on. But I think you have a special place in your heart for Roland. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yes, I mean, since the beginning of my career, I used a lot of Roland equipment, and until today, where on stage at the moment, I'm using the System 8 as the brain of my kitchen, I would say, and it's a very interesting instrument, and Roland is developing constantly some new technology. I mean, you had new presentations which are again quite revolutionary. But what I like with the System 8 and with this type of instruments is beyond playing just the instruments, is actually using it as a kind of control center where via MIDI I can control lots of other synths around me. I mean, using all the parameters of the System 8 as a kind of control center. It's very handy.
Good. Well, I think we have to round up. We want to thank you again very much for coming all the way from Paris to here. We hope you have a nice stay in California. I think everybody is looking to see you in Los Angeles in May. Is that correct? You're starting your tour. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once more for Mr. Jean-Michel Jarre. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Merci.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to almost the end of our conference. So Jean-Michel Jarre, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Andy Summers on one stage. Pretty awesome start to the NAMM show, wouldn't you say? Not so bad? Good, good, good. So those of you watching again home at 360, thanks for tuning in. All throughout the NAMM show, if you go to roland.com/360, you'll see a lot of unique content that we're filming and producing in 360. For those of us in the room here tonight, immediately after the conference, the brand new Boss room is located right across the way there in 303A. Please be sure to check that out. The entire room will be open, and you'll be able to get a lot of time and hands-on on all the product. And we're going to play one more tune for you. So we're going to give it up. Mr. Dr. Scott Tibbs is on the RD2000. Everyone say hello to Scott Tibbs. We got Jerry Brooks on the bass there. How you go, Jerry? So this gentleman here is playing our brand new AE10 Aerophone, the amazing digital wind instrument. You may have seen this young man on the playoff game playing the national anthem. You were the reason that the Falcons beat the Seahawks. Is that correct? Yeah. That was you. Give it up for Mike Phillips on Aerophone today. And finally, there would be no way to fully complete 20 years of V-Drums. This would have never happened without our drummer on the stage. Please give it up for the legendary Omar Hakim. You guys take it away. Have a great NAMM show, everyone.
thank you for attending the Roland International Press Conference. We're looking forward to seeing you next year. Good night.